Hi everyone, here's our Chrome extension presentation. Our Chrome extension is Custom Kitchen, and the problem is like some online recipe platforms don't offer easy ways to customize recipes for dietary needs, ingredient substitution, or personal preference. So users are left manually adding or translating recipes without some guidance. And for the solution part,
Yeah, so the solution we came up with was our Custom Kitchen Chrome extension, which essentially uses AI to help users instantly customize, translate, and save recipes directly from sites like allrecipes.com, which makes personalized cooking simple and accessible.
So for our main feature, we used a web scraper to scrape allrecipes.com. So we scraped the title, the ingredients, as well as the instructions.
We also created a copy button. So essentially, once the web scraper feeds into the prompt and the prompt is created, you can just click copy and that'll be copied to your clipboard to be able to paste into ChatGPT.
and for the translation feature, we have option for like file language, and if we choose like the French, the prompt will like generate a sentence like translate it to French, and it will ask ChatGPT to like generate a French recipes for you.
We also have a history feature that basically has a history tab of all of the past prompts that have been generated, and the history will persist across sessions. So I can basically close the extension and my history tab will still be intact.
Yeah, so for the architecture, the Chrome extension was built with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript following Chrome extension's Manifest v3. It uses a content script to extract the recipe info by scraping it directly from the document object model of allrecipes.com. It's then displayed in the pop-up interface where users can then input their preferences or substitutions. And based on these inputs, the extension will generate a prompt that users can put into ChatGPT or another large language model.
Now moving on to our challenges. So one challenge we faced was just deciding between a prompt and using a ChatGPT API. We did decide on just generating prompts due to accessibility, because not everyone would be able to just copy and paste their API link to the extension. And then we also had issues getting the scraper to work because it was challenging since we had to match it exactly with allrecipes.com and ensure that it fit with the pattern of the recipes on that website.
So some technical decisions we made is, first of all, we chose to generate a prompt due to accessibility. So instead of having people enter an API key, we decided to make it more accessible for people who can't provide an API key. We also use JavaScript content scripts to extract recipe data, so like the title, ingredients, instructions directly from the DOM of allrecipes.com pages. We also implemented a user-friendly pop-up using vanilla HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to collect customization input and display the generated prompt. And we also, lastly, limited functionality to allrecipes.com to reduce complexity, streamline scraping logic, and target a well-structured recipe source.
And finally, just some reflections and lessons learned. Building an extension taught us how to work with the Chrome extension environment, especially Manifest v3's stricter model. We also learned the importance of a clean document object model scraping, a UI design that's intuitive, as well as making trade-offs like choosing to make a copyable prompt over actually integrating like the ChatGPT API to overall keep the project lightweight and user-friendly. And most importantly, we learned how to work with the team in designing tools that bridge both user creativity with technical functionality and a very nice browser experience. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I'm going to be walking through my team's extension, Custom Kitchen. So to start, we have to go to the website, allrecipes.com. And then from here, we just get to choose from a variety of their select recipes. I'm going to start with the rotisserie chicken pasta bake, and then using our extension, Custom Kitchen, I can basically, if I select the dietary restriction option, I can say make it vegan, and I can generate the prompt, and it'll basically generate me a prompt to put into ChatGPT. and then I just get to copy that to the clipboard. I can open up chatgpt.com and then just paste it in, and then it'll give me instructions on how to do the recipe in the way that I just requested. And then I can also have the option, if I open this up again, I can do a cuisine fusion. Let's just say I wanted to do some sort of Italian fusion. This would change the prompt generation, and I'm just going to copy this to my clipboard again. And then I can just make another prompt. And then I will receive a Italian fusion of the rotisserie chicken bake based off the fusion that we request. And then I also have the ability to change the language setting. So I'm just going to do this quickly with the same thing I did earlier. But say, make it vegan. And then I will get a prompt and copy this, go back to ChatGPT, paste it in, and then it says at the top to translate the full recipe into French, and I'll do that for all the languages, for all the options that we select. And we also, opening this up again, we have a history feature. So I can go to the history tab, and then I have all the history of all the recipes that I've done, and then I can just copy any of them. And then opening up one final time, we can go to the About feature, which just has our GitHub with information about the extension. So yeah, that is our extension custom kitchen.